Hello, hello. How y'all doing? I'm about to start the show. I'm just going live on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, and I'm gonna start the show, y'all. I will be starting the show in a moment. What the heck? Hold on. Hey, can you leave my game immediately? Hey, Marabella, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and just turn that mic off. Yeah, turn that off right away. That happened now instead of later on. My mic for my controller. I'm on Fortnite as well. I'm just getting some points while I'm going to do the show right now. So that was weird that just happened. I'm so excited for this show. I'm really taking this seriously. So I want to do this the right way. Subscriber only live. Yep. Perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and get in. I think I should put it this way. That's really on point. Go live for subscribers. And here we go. Let's do both of these here. All right, let's begin. And hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here, and welcome to the first episode of the revamped Rock Mercury Show, Music News Edition. Now, it's been a while trying to find my lane and what exactly I'm want to talk about on my show. Before I started doing pop culture and politics and all kind of things in the world. But really, at the end of the day, my heart is music. My heart is music, and so I figured something that I could be excited to discuss every day is the music world and things that happen in the music world. Yes, some of it may be some drama, but it's all regarding musicians and people who are in the music field, like I am. I love music. I love creating music. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music. What is it? What is the other one? Tidal. I almost said Tinder. Tidal. But by the way, did you hear about Tinder having some kind of $499 a month membership? I don't know. It's a mess. Anyway, that's a different story. But yeah, I'm all over the place if you guys want to hear my music. And I'm working on new music every day because you only have one time to live and I need to make my music. Gotta make it. It's important to me. Love, love, love music. So I'm speaking from these music topics from my heart. I'm speaking to these artists I talk about from my heart. And so I want to discuss it. So today's show, we're going to be discussing Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 2 coming out. That's out. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about P. Diddy's scandals that's going on. Scandals with an S. Scandals with an S. We're also going to discuss Cardi B's breakup with Offset. You'll be surprised what I got to say about that, I know I'm a barb. I'm a barb to my core. Y'all know I'm a barb. Pull up in the monster, all of my boy gangsta with the bad beat. I came from Sri Lanka. Like, don't ever. But, I got something to say about that. And I'm going to discuss that. And we're going to talk about Beyonce, the Beyonce concert that is in movie theaters now. And I want to talk about it. I want to talk about a lot of the Beyonce Renaissance tour and everything. And I want to discuss that. So that's the Rock Mercury Show today. We're doing 4 topics each day. And then afterwards, I would love to hear from my subscribers if you guys have any questions or anything. So please write, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok, please leave questions. I will always respond to you guys. Even if I don't do it while I'm talking about the topics, I'll do it afterwards. Each topic will last 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes, because I have a timer right here on my computer. So it's going to last 10 minutes because that's how long I can post on TikTok. But you'll have the full episodes available once a week on Fridays, or not Friday, once a week. Once I have like 7 at a time, I think I'll do like 7 at a time, because I do them each day, and then I'll release them as a series on TikTok, and then it'll also be available on YouTube. So All right, you guys, let's get into it. So our very first topic. Oh, before we even get into our topic, before we even get into the topic, we're sponsored by rockmercury.com. Please check out rockmercury.com. We got all types of merchandise that I've designed and me and my team designed, which is me. Because I don't really trust nobody no more. But I do. I mean, I do have a team. I have a team of manufacturers. They're amazing, and they make sure everything is high quality. So yes, it is a team, but I designed it myself. As far as like I know people say, the team designs it. I design each piece myself. I'm hand touching it and hand picking how every piece goes, and we're constantly adding more and more things to the Rock Mercury shop. So please let me know what you guys like. If there's any kind of designs you're kind of wishing would be in the store, you'll be surprised if you just put a comment down or write me and let me know what kind of ideas you may have of what you want for the Rock Mercury brand and for different merchandise. Let me know and I can see if I can make that work for you. So go to rockmercury.com and check it out. Also on the TikTok shop, Rock Mercury. So all right, let's get into the first topic. We got to start off with the queen. So we're gonna talk about Nicki Minaj for the first topic. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna do this between each one, so it's easier for me to edit as I'm going through and posting these later on. So I'm going to be doing this. You'll see this for each topic. This is what it is. How they do in action. I'm an actor. I've been, in Hollywood my whole life. So I'm in Houston now, thankfully. I love it here in Texas, but I'm an actor. So, all right, here we go. Let's start. And action. All right, Rockers and Mercury. And so for the first topic in the Rock Mercury show, we got to discuss Nicki Minaj and the Pink Friday 2 album. Oh my goodness. I've been listening to it every day since it came out. It came out last Friday on December 8th. Right now it's December 20th. Oh, wait. I think it's like the Friday before. I don't even know. Time has stopped. Time has ceased for me ever since Pink Friday has happened. I have been in Gag City, camped out, camped out. I live for the album personally. It's not just because I'm a fan of Nicki Minaj. Because if I didn't like it, I'm gonna keep it real, and that's one thing I'm gonna keep it. I'm not here to be like I'm a bar better. Like if there's something I didn't like, I'm gonna be real with y'all because it's music. It's for artists, and also just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not your favorite song. I may just say why I don't like it or why I don't feel this, whatever. But there was no skips in this album. I know that some people were saying like, "Oh, her song called Cowgirl didn't fit in there somehow," or the pink birthday, happy pink birthday, happy pink. Like I know people think that some of these songs didn't fit, but they don't understand that Nicki Minaj was taking us on a journey. Now, I gotta be real. When I first turned the album on, crying tears. Gone already. I can't even think about that song right now. I can't think about that song. She, mm. Oh, thank you for the heart. Oh my God, thank you so much for the hearts you sent, Leafy. Leafy, thank you so much for those hearts. I appreciate it. That song, Gone Already, it's about Nicki Minaj's father who passed away due to a hit and run situation in New York, heartbreaking situation. And I'm gonna get emotional. Thinking about the song is so beautiful, and it also features Billie Eilish in that song as well. It's her first feature she's ever done, by the way. First feature. So it was just an epic, iconic beginning to the album and throughout the whole track. Not to mention that she already put out the new Gag remix as well. My favorite song personally on the new album. Oh my God, yes, the reindeer. Y'all see the reindeer? I'm sorry. Thank you for the reindeers from Leafy. I love it. I'm getting gifts, y'all. So thank you so much, Leafy. That was so sweet. So my favorite part of the album is her song Barbie Dangerous. Barbie Dangerous, because she's been getting antagonized for so long, and people have, been throwing shots at her in every direction. Men, women in the industry, just everybody's coming at Nicki all sideways. All she's done is been very focused on creating heavy art. Now, let's be real. Oh my God, yes, I feel like a cowgirl. Sorry, I feel like a cowboy. I feel like a cowboy. There was a hat that just came. Thank you so much, Leafy. That's so sweet. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Um, so yes, then the song Barbie Dangerous. I would be lying if I didn't say that it was kind of a hit towards Cardi, who we're all going to talk about during this episode. We're going to talk about her relationship with Offset and everything that happened in this later on in the episode. But I will say it was a little shade because Miss Cardi calls herself Miss Dangerous on Twitter. That's right under her name. It's like Cardi B, Miss Dangerous. That's what she names herself, right? And so the Barbie Dangerous came pop, 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 like it put shots fired. But it wasn't like so disrespectful to the point where it was like she's calling her out by name. It wasn't like that. But really great song, really powerful. After a song like Are You Gone Already? Like to go from crying to I'm a bad bee again. Only Nicki can do that. Thank you for the ice cream. My ice cream's so good. Lightning bolt. Thank you for lightning bolt and the finger hearts. Oh my god, yes, the TikTok. I love it. Thank you for all these amazing gifts. I love them so much. Thank you, Leafy. But all of these things that all these songs, like they took you on a journey. Like in my head, I imagine like the first song is like you wake up in the morning, when you're like you're depressed, you're kind of feeling like, oh my god, like I gotta get up out of bed. Sometimes you gotta get up and move. And I think she's like reminiscing in the morning about like the things she's lost, her family. Thank you for the 12 roses, by the way. Thank you so much, Leafy. Like you're thinking about your family, you're thinking about life, and then you go like you're crying, and then you put your makeup on, and then you're Barbie dangerous. You're going out into the street for your day. You're starting your day. You're actually working out. And Barbie dangerous, I think you're like working out in that zone. And then you continue through the album, just like running through the streets with your man because she defended her husband, who everybody wants to attack her for her husband. The main things I see from Nicki Minaj, like how when people attack her, they say, "Oh, Nicki Minaj, she's a B word, she's mean." What's she supposed to be? Just open to everyone and open to let everybody run over her? She's a New Yorker, first of all. And second of all, she's been attacked consistently. Like there's literally corporations who have invested in Cardi B and other artists to directly attack her. Remy Ma didn't even have a beef with Nicki. Nicki supported Remy Ma, and she would have helped her out that pit she fell in, because she is the generous queen, ask Miss Ellen. She would have helped her out that. But Remy Ma needed that money. That's why she was willing to go to jail, shooting her friend over a stack, which is like $1,000. And so it makes sense that she would feel the way she does and be defensive like she is, because they're over here is giving money to create ops. Like Remy Ma and Nicki were like friendly before this, and she would have done a collaboration in a second with Remy, but they paid her to attack Nicki because that's the only one that could even be at that level to come at her like that. And honestly, let's be real. I know this is not about Pink Friday too, but that song Sheether was trash. Trashy Anna. Are you serious? Are y'all gonna be really talking about you wear a pink chicken wing, you wear a pink chicken wing necklace or whatever? Like, what are they talking about? Oh yeah, her butt. Like Remy Ma tried to act like, oh, nobody knows that your butt fell apart, because Nicki Minaj had her implants and they deflated at one point and some things happened. Nicki talked about herself. She talked about that herself years before that album came out. She said, I don't know, man. I guess them A shots wore off. Bees ain't popping. Google my A. The only time you're doing that is when you Google my A. You effing little O. Break it up my decor. Couldn't get Michael Kors if you was effing Michael Kors. So like she already talked about the situation where her butt deflated, because guess what? Butt shots are dangerous. She regrets them. Everybody should regret them and nobody should get them. It happens. It sucks. Whatever. She's real about it. That's all you can say about her. And then they say, oh, her brother has done crimes or whatever and is in jail for doing some very inappropriate things. Okay, that's not her. How's she gonna control her brother? Is she supposed to hate her brother now because he's a criminal? Okay, whatever. Then they go right over to talk about how Nicki Minaj is husband, who she like waited for after he got out of prison. He went to prison for some things. He comes out. He's standing by her. He's a real man. First of all, he's not like a lot of these closet cases that are in. Sorry, I'm pulling out my controller right now because I need to get these points in the background. But he's a real man. He's not like a lot of these closet cases that Nicki had dealt with before, or people who's beaten her and all kind of things. Nothing like that. They diss her and tell her like, oh, she can't have Barbie, can't have her kin. Barbie can't have. They just diss her every direction. But it's always something that has nothing to do with her. Whatever her husband did had nothing to do with her reality at this time. Nothing to do with it. But yet that's the only way, because they know she's the queen. They know she's the queen, and they know that she's not going to just pick up any item and say, I love water. This water's the best water. I'm Nicki Minaj. Like, pay me. She's not giving that. She's not doing that. That's not her life. She stands by what she believes in, and I respect her for that. And so, yeah, she may not be the nicest person, but I think she is the nicest person because she gives us and she feeds us. In her community, as Barbs, obviously I'm a Barb, obviously. Her as a Barb, like her gifting us, and like we know her personality. We know she's not being mean. We know she's such a loving, pure mothering figure who roots for you to go to college and live your life and to go for your dreams, and she gives to her community. Like, she loves her Barbs, and we love her, and we're gonna fight for her till the wheels fall off, till they fall the F off. And so I just want to just congratulate Nicki for her album. Of course, I can go through the whole album. There's so many parts. I love the whole. There's not a single skip. I also love the 50 Cent. Oh my gosh, she did a 50 Cent remix of Beep Beep. Whew, come on, 50 Cent remix. Then she brought Keisha Cole and Monica on a new track, which really touched my heart. It's like I used to think love had to hurt, so I did things to make it worse. I'm caught up in the toxic words. I used to think love had to hurt, but maybe I was thinking lately, no one has to save me, 'cause I love me enough for all of y'all. Like, that's the message that we need. Love yourself enough. You don't need everything external to bring value to you. You don't need that. And that song makes me want to cry too, because it's hard. Like, we all go through that space where we're like, think we need another person for our happiness, but we don't. And I just think the album is just a beautiful gift to the Barbs and to the world. And it's funny to see everybody mad and barking because they can't make another Nicki. You can't wear a Nicki wig and then be Nicki. That's like a fat in think saying he can be Vicky, Let me stop. I think that's the last part I can do for this. So, love you, Nicki Minaj. Shout out to you. I'm gonna listen to the album again today. So that's it for that one. So yeah, that's that's it for that segment. We have 3 more segments to go. I do want to mention our sponsors again. We're sponsored by rockmercury.com. We got merchandise. We got all kind of great things out there on the website for you guys. I'm going to read some comments right now before we go to the next topic, okay? So Little Rob, let's see. Little Rob said, "What's good, Rock? You got copyright." What do you mean copyright? No, we didn't. Copyright for what? Little Rob says, "Brock, will you be playing Fortnite today?" Absolutely. Right after this episode, we'll be playing Fortnite for sure. Hopefully Leafy, maybe Leafy can join us. I don't know if she's available. That'd be awesome. Or I could join Leafy. We could join her party. What's up, James? I hope you're doing well today. Little Rob says, "Okay, are you going to play today, Angel?" Oh yeah, Jesus is going to play. I believe Jesus is going to play too. Little Rob says, "Jesus, you should go live sometimes." Yeah, you should. I think Jesus definitely should go live. He has a great personality and a great voice. So Jesus says, "Can't, man. Got banned from lives." Ooh. What did you do? What happened? What happened, Jesus? Said, dang, can I play it? Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you so much, Leafy, for all those amazing gifts as well. I really appreciate it. So, okay, let's go on to our next topic. Our next topic is, this is dark. Oh my God, this is going from like happy to like, Should I even talk about this next? I think we got to. It's P. Diddy. We're talking about P. Diddy. Oh God. Okay. Jesus said you're too young to. Okay, I gotcha. I see Jesus. All right, here we go. This is gonna be a whole different energy. This will be a whole different energy because I feel some kind of way about this situation. Let me gather myself. Okay, I gotta say, I've been studying this. This is not something that I'm just like coming out the blue and seeing some headlines. I've been deep diving hours and hours and hours, days of research for this situation that's going on right now. Actually, for years I've been knowing about it, but recently. So, but anyway, let me start. Okay. Let me set this timer so I can do 10 minutes because I can go forever on this. So I need to keep it at 10 minutes. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm like nervous because there's different words. First of all, I don't want to get killed by P. Diddy or anybody and that he works with. And second of all, I don't want to say certain words that will mess me up. So I have to be very careful with what I say. So here we go. And all right, rockers and Mercuryans, the next topic I would like to discuss is P. Diddy and these scandals that are happening currently with P. Diddy. Now, I've been hearing things about P. Diddy for years and years. I'm from Los Angeles, born and raised in Hollywood area. So we've all heard the stories. We've all known not to go to certain parties and events at P. Diddy's house. We've heard horrific stories. Never did I, let's say never. I personally didn't think that it went as deep as the rabbit hole goes that I've researched so far with this Diddy scandal. Now, some of y'all may not know P. Diddy. A lot of y'all may not even think about P. Diddy because he may be in a time before yours. But for me, that he was somebody who was huge in our music culture and is the reason why we have a lot of the artists we have out right now. So musically and artistically, artist-wise, he has brought a lot of people to the forefront. But at what cost? At what cost? Now, some of y'all may be like, what's going on? What's happening? Why are we talking about P. Diddy? Who cares? Recently, Cassie, who, they call her the one-hit wonder. It's you and me. Uh, you be waiting. Thinking when I make a move. You tell me if you like it. All that stuff is given. And she has other songs. Doesn't matter. You know that song. It's popular. She's Cassie. She also has a song with Nicki Minaj too. A really good song with Nicki Minaj. But she put she filed against P. Diddy and alleged some horrific things that he's done to her. Now, a lot of these horrific things I really can't talk about on here because they're key words that would literally get the live shut down. But really horrific, damaging, painful things that she had to suffer and go through. You can go read through her case. She alleged all these things. Nobody's ever done this against P. Diddy, at least publicly like this. In the past, I've heard stories and rumors about things, but everything is swept under the dust. When you have money, you can sweep a lot of things under. But P. Diddy has something that I've been researching. According to my research, P. Diddy has something more than money to hide things under. Because even with a lot of money, that money can be taken away if you're of the law. If you're abiding by the law or whatever, you're just a normal person. Even if you're really rich, the government can be like, no, you're a danger. Like, we're going to take you out. Like, we're going to destroy you. But what if you're on the government side? What if you're a Fed? Allegedly. In my opinion, from what I've researched, P. Diddy, I would personally believe that he is more on the Fed side. Now, it seems like his federal contract is wearing out because all of these allegations that are similar to Cassie's of SA, you guys know what that means? It stands for SA, all types of different abuses. It's so hard to say the words on here. All types of horrific things that she went through on her journey towards her music career. Now, I want to focus more on that. I know a lot of different pages like Tessa Tells, who I love her page. Tessa Tells, I follow her on here. You definitely want to check her out. She deep dives and gives you all the details and information, and like the facts and what do you call it? The facts and the research, she does real research, real journalistic research to break down what has been going on through the years in the P. Diddy case and all of his alleged victims. And there's so many alleged victims. And it'd be different if it was only SA. SA is terrible. SA is really bad to go through anything where you're getting attacked. But there's a lot of people who are gone, who've been deleted, as she likes to put it, if you know what I mean. She said he's been deleted and P. Diddy has something to do with it. And some of the people include Tupac, Biggie, Kim Porter, his ex-wife, doctors who he's harassed, and all the list continues. There's so many people around him that have passed on to the pearly gates, hopefully to the pearly gates, who are just horrific things that he has caused to happen. Now, the reason I want to bring this up on today's topic on music, because there's a lot of musicians out there, including myself, who've been offered deals from really big labels. Like, I've been offered at least 7 record deals, full-out record deals. They wanted to own my music. They wanted to own my likeness, own me as a person. For some of the record deals, I think they wanted to own me and then shelf me because they had a different artist that was going to come out and that they wanted to clear the lane for them. Other labels, they just wanted to own me because they saw that I have potential and where I'm going. I kept saying no because of my grandfather was in the music industry. I have a lot of family in the music industry, and I just felt like I never want to be owned. And music is my heart. It's everything I have. And so for me to sell myself and give myself away in that way, like to where they just own my music to where I can't even perform it. If they say, no, you can't perform this anymore, like it's just gone, or, oh no, we're not going to let this album come out. Like, I would lose my actual mind if somebody tried to tell me legally too that I can't put out my music and my art. I wouldn't be able to handle it. And so I want to discuss this situation because a lot of artists will take those deals and think it's worth it. And the reason why P. Diddy had a lot of the power that he had was because he took people who were searching and fighting for their dream, and they said, "Oh wow, P Diddy, he knows all these people. He's big, bad boy records, and look at all the artists he made big. Look at making the band and how that happened. Look at oh wow, look at all these people, you know, who he's worked with. Like he must be legit. He must be legit. Oh, he's so big. If he was bad, he'd be in jail right now." No, 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 no. If you know the right people, if you work with the right proper feds, and that this comes from people who have actually been in relationships with people in very high clearance in the government. If you work with the right people, you can get away with basically anything until they're done with you too. Until they're done with you too. Until they want to exile you. Right now, I don't know who P. Diddy pissed off, but they are turning their back on him because what he's getting alleged of now isn't even the worst of what I believe he's done in his career as a person. When I see P. Diddy, I think of like a demonic force, like he sold his soul, like he's like a fallen angel, a closeted fallen angel, you know, that it just wants to create chaos and ownership around the people, not just men, so not just women, but men too. You know, like I think I just see him as just pushing negativity into the world and trying to lie and facade it under love. I'm love. It's all about love. It's all about joy. Thank you, your boy G, for the roses and the gifts. I appreciate all the gifts. I see them are coming in right now. Thank you so much for those. But when I see P Diddy, I just see him just using this facade. Like, have you heard the term a wolf in sheep's clothing? That's what I see P Diddy at, for the biggest wolf, the biggest baddest wolf. But he's like, I'm just a cute puppy. Bark, 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 woof, 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 it's just me. I'm Diddy Love, you know? And so what I want to say, because I can't, of course, go into the accusation, they're horrific. I mean, like when you get ended or people are getting deleted, people are getting attacked and having their personal space violated and having to go to plastic surgery because of the beatings that they alleged to have received from this man. It just blows my mind. It's like, how is he not in prison? We need to wake up to a few things. Just because somebody's famous and big doesn't mean that they have the real power or they're rich or anything like that. Because we're finding out that even P. Diddy allegedly had a sugar daddy too, a billionaire sugar daddy. And if you want to find out about who that is, you can find it on Tesla Tells. Disturbing. This person owns so many things, including Whole Foods, which I love Whole Foods. I've been going to Whole Foods and SoundCloud. He owns SoundCloud. He owns all these pieces of big companies. And ooh, I want to say his name right here, but I don't know if that's gonna mess my video up. But yeah, this like he has even these big people who would think like, oh, he's a billionaire, or whatever. It's all smoke and mirrors a lot of time. There's people behind the scenes who are making money off the people that we know. If you're really rich and really powerful, you don't want to be known. The richest and the most powerful people, you do not know who they are on purpose. It's dangerous to be known. It's not smart to be a rich, powerful person to be known. So these antics that P. Diddy's been doing all these years, talking about, I'm love, zero talent, just stealing art from everywhere, stealing art. I want to let these artists know that we live in an era where you can do it yourself. You don't have to be a victim of P. Diddy. You don't have to end up being some documentary in the future talking about, look what Diddy did to me. Look what Diddy did to me. You know, that's heartbreaking. You don't have to go through that if you just believe in yourself, and you create your plan. You don't have to. You don't need a label. You can go through Ditto Music. I work with Ditto Music. I love them personally. There's other ones too. I think there's Distro Kid and TuneCore. There's other ones, but I like Ditto Music. They're based in the UK, but they are all digital, and it's amazing. Like you can just release your music everywhere. Like right now, I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Tidal, everywhere. YouTube Music. I'm everywhere because of Ditto Music. And what do I pay per year? Per year, I pay like $20 a year, and then you can pay extra if you want for like bigger releases and promotional packages. They have everything. I love them personally, but you don't have to go through a Diddy-esque situation. I'm horrified by this. I just want to put a warning out. Y'all go do the research for it. I would love to tell you more of it, and I have researched it, and that's why I'm like, ooh, I need to stay away from certain words because it is a dark, dark hole. So be careful who you trust. Not everything that's bright really is gold. All right. Thank you. That's it for that one. Ooh, that was a tough one for me. I know I didn't say a lot, and y'all may think like, oh, you didn't really say much in that, but that was a tough one for me because there's so much I want to say, and honestly, I want to curse him out for what I've seen him do, or like the allegations. But whew. All right, let me go ahead and read some comments. And I'm gonna do my next sponsor. What's up, Jeremy? I think Jeremy's in here. Good to see you. Your boy G, thank you for the roses. So many roses and TikTok gifts. I really greatly appreciate that. Oh my gosh. So much support. Thank you. Oh, I can't even. I'm scrolling up so far. You give this so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Um, your boy G, that's so sweet of you. I'm so many. I'm like still scrolling. Um, your boy G said you're welcome, Rock. Thank you. Alex says preach. I'm trying to keep it real because there's artists out there. I don't want any. I don't want artists to lose their hope and their passion for where they're going. Um, and Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy said awesome. Okay, your boy G says Rock. When I was gifting on my altar account, it just kicked me out. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know. Oh, maybe because it's. Oh, you know why? Because we're on sub only mode right now. Because we're on sub only, like I think. But you're a sub. Okay, that's right. Because you're a sub on this account. You're not a sub on the other one. That's why. Zero Bob says, I think everyone else is scared to speak about that. Yeah, it's a scary topic. People are getting ended. People are getting ended, and the reason that I feel brave enough to even have talked about that is because of the power and bravery of Cassie. Cassie's exposed it. Now we can all make comments on it because now it's public and it's not just allegations. When you make certain allegations, he can shut you down and shut your life down. And so I don't think he wants any more smoke right now. So I'm hoping that he ain't trying to be out here ending people anymore. At least while the case is going on. So I feel like this is a safe time to really express how I feel. I've been feeling this way about him for a while. I've been seeing all the shady stuff, and I just see it. And yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next topic so we can end off this show in a good way. Again, rockmercury.com. You guys, our sponsors, rockmercury.com. Please check them out if you can. I have all kind of stuff that I've designed myself, and my team manufactures it and gets it right to you. Here in America, we personalize everything and send it right to your home. So go to rockmercury.com or visit the TikTok shop, Rock Mercury, and order your designs today, your merch today. A lot more stuff coming out soon. All right. Okay, you guys, let's get on to our next topic, which is going to be the Cardi B breakup. We might as well put them. We started off with a good thing. We started off with Nicki Minaj. That's a good thing. Then we had P Diddy, bad. Then now we have the Cardi B breakup, another bad situation. And then we're gonna end it off with Beyonce. So we can have a sandwich of good with some bad in the middle. Basically Hollywood. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this. And Rockers and Mercuryans, our next topic for today's Rock Mercury show is the Cardi B and Offset breakup. Whew. Oh my goodness, y'all. So as a barb, you would think I'm gonna come on here and be like, I told you so, girl. Cardi B, that's what you get. That's the karma you get for what you did. Da-da-da. You would think I would say all that, right? No, 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 no. I've already made an apology video to Cardi for anything that I've said that made her feel less than or like attacked her. Even as a barb, we can get a little bit too intense when it comes to protecting our queen, Nicki Minaj. And yeah, Cardi B has done some violating things. I get that in the past. I get the labels have funded her and pitted her to be the opposition to the queen, Nicki Minaj. But this situation is dark. This situation is very dark, and my heart goes out to Cardi. If I'm completely honest, my heart goes out to her. I know people will be like, "Oh, forget her. She deserves it. She deserves it." No, the lady deserves it. Heartbreak is really rough. Heartbreak is really rough. Now, Cardi B exposed that she. Sorry, I'm on Fortnite right now. Cardi B exposed that her and Offset are no longer together. They're no longer together. And it's been that way for a minute now. They said it's been for a minute. Now, meanwhile, the first thing I thought about when she said that they've been broken up for a minute was that mirror video where she was taking back shots from Offset at the MTV Music Awards. I was like, okay, wait, that was not that long ago. That was like very recent. Wasn't it like October? Or it was like not that long ago. But she said for a minute they've been broken up. They've been going through it. He's a serial cheater. Honestly, this has really exposed a lot about Offset in this situation. It actually made me like Cardi more which I never thought I would say. And my people have worked with her, and I wouldn't have an issue with Cardi if it wasn't for the blatant disrespect to Nicki Minaj. Like Cardi can exist. I don't have any issue with that. And now I'm good. Like I'm at a peaceful space. I don't wish any ill will towards Cardi. But this situation and this breakup with her and Offset has exposed Offset for the snake that he is, in my opinion. Now, if you don't remember, Cardi B was in court for, can I say allegedly? No, she got charged for attacking some women. Holly Joe, thank you, Holly Joe, for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. Now, Cardi B got charged for attacking two different women. One thing was Jade. The other one, I forgot her name, but I remember her face because her face looks exactly the same as the other one because they all look the same because they all get the same plastic surgery jobs from the same doctor. So whatever, they both look the same. But one of them name is Jade, and I think it was her sister is the other one in the club. So Cardi B attacked this woman, or had her goons attack this woman in the club with bottles and all kind of craziness, just attacks. I don't want to go into detail on that because I don't want to mix up the details, but it's a court case and she had to go do community service and go to court for a long time to handle the situation. Now, Offset accused Cardi, like fast forward, this was years ago. Now, fast forward. Now, first, before all this breakup was fully public, like Offset alluded to Cardi B cheating. She said, heck no, like, how you gonna do me like that? It's like, this being dirty, you know? Apparently, Offset was out here in these streets again after he said he's a family man now and he's gonna take care of his two kids with Cardi and be all good and everything. He went out in the streets again, and one of the women, I think there's many women he cheated on her with again, and has continuously done that with. One of the women was Jade. The same woman she was in court with and could have went to jail for attacking. Could have went to jail. She's lucky she didn't go to jail, but she's Cardi B. She's famous. When you're famous, you get away with stuff. The same way we talked about P. Diddy earlier, you get away with some certain things, you know? Do I think it was right that she she attacked this woman? No. Do I think it's right that she threw that microphone at the other woman in the concert? No, that's not right. That comes from a pain and a hurt space where you want to attack and be violent like that, you know? But when I heard this, when I heard about Offset on his birthday, his recent birthday, I think it's like this month, it's December, like this, so it was recent birthday. He brought this woman, Jade, who lied and said, I'm not there. I'm not at the party. I wasn't there, whatever. Tessa, thanks. Shout out to Tessa Tales. Tessa Tales brought out the receipt, said, I'm Jade, you were there. This is the same wall, same restaurant you're at with Offset. Like, you are there with Offset. And she was lying, whatever. He went out with the same op, and it just broke Cardi's heart. And she did this live, and she was just screaming, like this heartbroken, calling him out for all the effery that Offset has put her through the years, especially recently. And it just was so heart-wrenching to hear her in that space. And she was also saying that she wanted to put a blick to her head and end herself. She's saying all these things about what she feels. She's been really going through it. And she struggled with those feelings of not wanting to exist anymore for a while now, you know? And I don't want that for my worst enemy. Well, all right. Anyway, I don't want that. I don't wish that upon her specifically because I don't hate her like that. I don't feel that way about her. I think she's an artist. Yeah, she's not the queen of rap, but she never said she was trying to be the queen of rap. This drama started from fans and just the media just pitting everybody against each other and creating drama. She's a young woman at the end of the day. She's younger than me. And she's a young woman out here in this industry. I've been around her. I've worked with her technically. I've worked with her. I've been around her. I know her team. This was before the Nicki Minaj drama got even as dark as it got. Then I separated from all of that because I'm like, no, I stand with Nicki Minaj 100%, 10 toes down, you know. But I think that she's not a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person. She's very sweet to work with. In person, she's a very just a sweet person. Like she's not like this villain that the Barbs make her seem, including myself. Like I've written things that I regret and I apologize for. But seeing the dirtiness that Offset, how he did her and dragging her, the mother of his kids, like that's nasty the way he's treating her. And she just helped her. Like Cardi B's popping. Offset is who would Offset be without Cardi B? Just somebody who was part of the former Migos, 3 mediocrely talented artists that came together to make a decent artist, I guess. that sound like it's on lean all the time and just barely are able to like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Migos. I'm not that enthused. I think the best song they had was Motorsport because Nicki Minaj was on it, and Cardi B's verse was pretty good too. But Nicki Minaj's verse was like, whoa, like crazy. When she warned Cardi, she said, "Watch your man. You should watch your mouth. These bees are pressed and minister mouth to mouth. You see the stats. You know what I'm about. I am the champ. I am like an about. Attention, I'm gonna need you to face front. You don't want smoke with me. This is a lace blunt. Like, come on." She warned her. She told her, "Watch your man. You should watch your mouth. You're talking all this mess. Watch your man." She wasn't watching her man. Her man was out there at the strip club, out there doing whatever with Jade, seeing if Jade can put her ankles behind her head. I don't. It was just so much disrespect that Cardi had to suffer through. And it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for her to go to this divorce publicly like this, especially right when Nicki Minaj's album just came out. She has her husband, her ex, or her husband, so they're not divorced yet. She has her husband over here sending heart faces to Nicki Minaj, who's her main op, I guess, or she made her op. I don't know. I think Nicki Minaj laughs at all of this. I don't think Nicki Minaj is bothered for even a bit with Cardi B as herself. I think she's more upset with the corporations that had the audacity to try to pit Cardi against her as if Cardi B wasn't her son. Cardi B is Nicki Minaj's son. And she can go and get some bib for him, little pretty formula, little pretty lids on him. If she would take it out on him, Like, it's just simple as that. And it's not, and no disrespect. I'm not even trying to disrespect her. I'm like, she is her son. I'm her son too. We're Nicki's son because we've benefited from learning and seeing how she paved this way for us in the realm, So it's just sad to see this embarrassment happen. It's an embarrassing breakup happen. But I will give some kudos to Cardi because she did apparently, allegedly, drain out those bank accounts. She drained them out. She said, "Oh, okay, you're gonna be taking other B words out here and going and partying with my ops on your birthday? You're partying with my ops that I could have went to jail and not been." And this is Cardi B. "You're partying with my ops that I could have went to jail for, trying to fight for my marriage because you're cheating behind, can't keep your you know what, but in your pants. And you're back with the same one as if there's not a billion other B words in the world." So many other ones he could have picked. He did it on purpose. He's slimy, slimy, slimy. And one day his daughter and his son's going to look at him and be like, "Daddy, you ain't SHIT. You ain't SHIT." So good for Cardi for taking that money out. That's her money anyway. Apparently, she took out 93% or like over 90% of the money because that's her money. She's like, "That's mine. Her investment, her everything." She's Offset messed up. She's scoring and she's gonna get hers. So Cardi, get yours, girl. Get yours. And F Offset. All right. Oh, so disgusted by that. All right, that's the end. That's the it for that topic, you guys. I'm gonna end it off on a very light note. Let me end that right there. I'm gonna end off on the very final topic on a lighter note on Beyonce, the Renaissance. It's lighter. I mean, I do have something to say about it, but I'm gonna end it on the Beyonce note, and that's gonna be the last topic. Then we're gonna get into some Fortnite. I'm gonna go put a pizza on because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Should I eat a pizza? I've been fasting all day. Should I eat it? Should I break my fast with pizza? Ooh, I low key want it so bad. It's Italian pizza too, so it's Italian. Should I do it? I don't know if I should do it. Probably should have a salad or something, but dang, I want that pizza. All right, let me read some comments before I continue. Thank you to Holly Joe again. It's so great to have you here. Okay, Little Rob said, I think that everyone else is scared to speak about that. TikTok. Oh, in TikTok Shop, it is free shipping. Yep, free shipping on TikTok Shop. Yep, that's right. Holly Joe, thank you for the heart me. Little Rob said, I seen that clip. When I seen that, I was shocked. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, the clip of Nicki of Cardi, it just broke my heart to hear her cry like that. She's from a broken space. Like, you can't, even the most hardened soul, you can't hear her feel that way and just be like, "F her." Like, I can't. I have a heart. Sorry, I have a heart. Like, I don't wish that on her. It makes me really sad to see her go through that. So sending love to Cardi B. Like I said, I'm not doing any more disses on Cardi B. Like, I'll discuss her music if it comes out. I'm gonna discuss what I really feel, but I'm not sending anything but love towards that direction because she needs it right now. And I hope her friends are there for her. I should have said that in the main part. I hope her friends are there for her because she needs support right now, for real. Okay, last topic, then we're gonna get off. So first, please go visit rockmercury.com. I got all kind of merchandise for y'all. Everything I designed myself. I might order some new stuff. I'm gonna unbox with you guys soon. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. I got like a sweatshirt, a metal frame, like a metal frame picture that I like, a really dope picture that I want to show you. That's it's already on the website. Everything I ordered is already on my website or on TikTok Shop. So, or both. Some of them are both. Some of them are only on the website because certain things can't be on TikTok Shop apparently. But yeah, it's there. It's out. It's there for y'all. All right, let's get on the very last topic, and then I'm gonna close this off. And yeah, and then we'll get on Fortnite. Okay, here we go. Rockers and Mercuryans, our final and most important topic today is Beyonce. We're going to be discussing Beyonce and the Renaissance concert film that she's created. Okay, so first of all, shout out to Beyonce. Y'all know I love Beyonce. Some of you guys know me from doing this show called The People Puzzler with Leah Remini. And Leah asked me, oh, what's the 7-letter word to describe you best? And I said, Beyonce, because I believe it and I mean it. That's right, Beyonce. I support her. I've been just in awe of, the heart that she's put out in her music and her ability to always create such excellence in her projects, her art projects. Now, what I'm gonna say, I hope it doesn't make Beyonce mad because I'm gonna be real about some things right now. Now I've already done a video on the album itself. I love the album. There's a lot of bangers in the album Renaissance. I listened to it for a long time. I don't listen to it that much anymore because I go through phases where I listen to the whole album for time to time, and then I'll like take breaks and so I don't listen to it as much. But I listen to it so many times. The Renaissance album, and I think she did a great job sonically. The message of it, I understood where she was going with it. But I do want to talk about something I did feel even during the album. I felt that there was quite a bit of pandering towards like the rainbow community, like the rainbow side. I'm going to call it that. I don't want to say the words because the rainbow. I feel like it's very woke. There's a lot of wokeness in that album, and as an artist, it kind of perturbs me. It makes me take a step back when I see too much wokeness in art because it dilutes the art to me personally. It just makes it feel like, ooh, is this authentic art or is this something that you're creating because it's going to be popular and that people are looking for this type of music or this type of message, rainbow message or woke message. So that is one of the main reasons why I personally, even though I love the album and listen to it a lot, I didn't even want to go to the Renaissance Club concert Beyonce experience. Renaissance, I didn't. That's not something I really wanted to go to. Um, First of all, I'm not a fan of crowds. I don't like going in the crowds. That's the first thing. Let's just be real about that. But if I have to be, I'll be. I'm not like anxious. Like, oh my god, I'm so anxious. Like, I just don't like to be around people. I think it's dangerous. I think that it's just uncomfortable. I like to be in my home, comfortable, eating my snacks I like, and just enjoying my life. So and listening to my Beyonce in my earphones. That's where I felt like. And so I wasn't really just like head over heels on trying to find it. And if I got a free ticket there, would I have went? It's Beyonce, of course. I'll go if it's a free ticket. Um, and she wanted me to, like, she invited me to it. Yes, I'll definitely be there. If she invited me. Hopefully, I get the VIP experience. Because I would like to not be around the people. I don't want to be around the public like that. For security reasons. I'm not afraid of nobody. It's just more of afraid. I think fear is important. So yeah, there's some people I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of unhinged people. And I feel like I saw a lot of unhinged people at this concert at the Renaissance Festival. Now, of course, a lot of people came there looking beautiful, looking done up to from the floor up, just looking amazing, like all the chrome wear and all the outfits and stuff. But also, I saw there's a lot of like the drag culture, the drag queen culture out at the outdoor concerts, and a lot of the ballroom and all that. The ball, like I saw all that. And me as being somebody who's part of that culture, who's like been around that in LA and this is what I've been around. I know that culture. I know the toxicity of that culture too. And that's why I've stepped away a lot from the rainbow, LG, whatever alphabet. I've stepped away from that, and I don't associate with any of that anymore because the agenda they talk about, I've seen the agenda. I've seen it very clear, and I'm not willing to turn a blind eye to it. I see it. I see it very, very, very clear. And based on what I've seen on Twitter and everywhere that showed the Renaissance Festival, I saw that agenda being pushed by the people who are attending. Yes, Beyonce's amazing. Her concert was like she did the dancing, awesome. Love. At first, she was a little bit stiff because she was injured. Apparently, I heard that her and Solange had gotten into it and her leg got hurt. That's what I heard. I don't. That's alleged. And as somebody who's been around Solange too, that's I wouldn't be surprised if that happened if they did. Sisters fight. It's okay. They love each other. It's not a big deal. But that does suck that she was injured before, and she definitely looked like she was a little more stiffer now. And then as time went, that she got more and more doing her thing because she's Beyonce, the queen. And shout out to Blue Ivy, by the way. That was probably my favorite part of the concert, was seeing Blue Ivy out there in her confidence, in her realness, just learning her moves. At first she was a little. I think she did it great from the beginning, personally, but she did get better as it went. Yes, Blue Ivy did amazing from the beginning. She did get more and more comfortable, as you would if you keep performing every night. So I just loved seeing her perform. It made me so happy. I cried when I first saw Blue Ivy perform because that's like that's like all of our like little niece or something. Like, oh, like she's just out there living it and slaying. And I was like, yes, Blue, yes, she is a star. Blue Ivy is a star, star. So I want to talk about Beyonce's concert being put out in theaters everywhere. There are so many theaters that it's being shown in AMC in America, and then now now apparently it's all over. It's like international. They're going to be pushing the movie, which is something that Taylor Swift did too. Taylor Swift did like a movie concert experience, and that's beautiful and everything. But again, I didn't go to this, and I could have easily went, and I'm sure it's playing today. I could go right now to the movie theater. Me personally, I'm not like, again, I don't like crowds of people. I don't want to go to a theater. I want to watch it right here when it comes out on on download or streaming. I'm watching it. I'll be right here watching it, enjoying it, eating some food, watching it. But I'm not going to a theater. That's just how I feel. I feel like theaters are on the downturn. Like that's just not for me. And I'm saying that because some article tried to diss Beyonce and say like, oh, she didn't make any money for her Beyonce experience movie. Like it's not like she spent all this money, like $40 million advertising it, and only brought in like 28 point something $1 million. And they're trying to make it seem as if that's a loss. I'm like, no, that's advertisement, and I'm sure there's all kind of other numbers involved in that. But if that is true, she didn't make as much. I think we're in a space now where we have VR. We got VR. We got phones. Like, yeah, this phone screen may be a small screen. This is my second phone. But if I put this small screen next to my face, so I put the same screen, it gets bigger and bigger, bigger. It gets bigger, 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 bigger. The screen gets bigger as it's closer in. So it's like any screen can be the biggest we want it to be if it's close enough, or if we're on VR. Like, why are we leaving our house, our comfortable houses, to go sit on some stale popcorn in a movie theater and pay overpriced for everything? Nasty. Like the food at movie theaters is nasty to me. It's just not. It's not appetizing. I don't get excited about it. The whole movie theater experience is just like, it's like over to me. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. I would have liked, but I'm glad she did it for the people who want to see it on a big old screen and be with their family. That's a great thing. But don't diss the queen. Don't diss Queen Beyonce for the numbers being what they are, when ain't nobody trying to go to the movie theaters. We're just waiting for it to come out on streaming. Judge those numbers, if anything. Let us go buy the streaming so we can watch it at home and hang out with our friends and watch it together or whatever. Like, that is different. So I think it's really cool that she did the film. I'm excited to see it. So I'm not dissing the film. I do want to see it. I just didn't want to be around people. Like, I know it's going to be a great performance. She's amazing. Yes, do I think she's pandering to the LG, rainbow? Yes, she's pandering. Is she getting that coin? Yes, she's getting that coin. At least she's been inclusive. It's not like, I don't feel like there's any like fully negative. I think like she's sending love out. It just bothers me because it bothers me certain pandering because I know the agenda of the rainbow world, whatever. I know it. I've been a part of it. I've seen it. I've seen what goes on and what the plan is, and what the intentions are behind a lot of the rainbow agenda. Thank you, Tokyo, for being here. Matt, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, Matt. I see it and I can't unsee it. So I am looking forward to the next Beyonce album. I'm hoping that she just goes back to representing herself. Like, I want to hear more from her. Like, I don't feel like I heard her heart in this album. Like, there's more heart in Nicki Minaj's first song, that first song when she did. And it's not a comparison. There's more heart to me in her first song, Gone Already, than there was in the entire album of Renaissance. And that's okay, because it wasn't made for that. The Renaissance album wasn't Lemonade. Lemonade was about her heartbreak, her marriage. The Renaissance album was about celebrating and being, loving yourself and just being like lifting. It's an uplifting album. So I get it. It's fine. But I want to hear more heart on the next album from Beyonce. So I have nothing bad to say about Renaissance. I'm just saying I would like to hear some heart in the next album. I hope she goes back to that. I hope she doesn't continue to pander towards the rainbow. That's all I'm saying. I hope she doesn't. If she does, whatever. I'll be there anyways. Because guess what? The 7-letter word to describe me best is Beyonce still. Still. That's right. If you like it, then you better try to ring on it. All right, so that's it for that one, you guys. That's the last topic I have. Shout out to Beyonce, love her dearly. Shout out to Nicki Minaj, the queen of MF and rap. I love Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Nicki. P Diddy, we see you, P Diddy. We see you clearly. Ain't no PR gonna fix this for you. I don't care who you hire, what kind of PR team you hire. We see you, P Diddy. And to Cardi B, stand strong and get that money. Don't let him take nothing. You drag Offset through the street. You drag him down to the town square, Cardi. You drag him down to the town square. Don't let him embarrass you like this. No, Cardi B, don't you let him embarrass you. No, thank you. No, ma'am. So sending love to Cardi on this, because that's really effed up what's going on. So, and yeah, it may be karma. People say, oh, it's karma. It may be karma, but it still hurts. It still hurts. And it's not, I don't wish that on nobody like that. So, all right. And on a side note, I want to just send some love to Akbar, her daughter, because I know her daughter is like going through some health things in the hospital. But shout out to Akbar, who's an amazing artist as well, and a friend of Nicki Minaj. People are trying to say that she's receiving her karma for her daughter fighting for her life in the hospital. She's receiving her karma for talking about other raps, talking about Cardi B and other artists, whatever. She's receiving her karma now because her kid's in the hospital. That's not right. Like, people are so savage. Like, I hope her daughter makes it. I hope that she's healthy and gets through this. That's just, people go too far. That's way too far to be like, oh, you should have your daughter's life risked because of what you said about Cardi B. What? What does a daughter have to do with that? I just want to say that. So shout out to Akbar. That ain't right. It ain't right that what she's going through. So I hope I'm sending her love. All right, Rockers and Mercury, thank you so much. That boy TJ, I see you're here. What's up, Xavier Smith? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, KT Wilkes, for joining in as well. All right, I'm going to get off of this live. Make sure y'all please do search, look up rockmercury.com so that you can get all things Rock Mercury, all things I design here for my community. Love my community. You guys, you have no idea how much you lift me up, and I'm so, so grateful for your support. It's the reason I'm here right now. Like, I'm so grateful for you guys, and I'm going to keep on showing up for you guys every day. So hopefully I can do this show every day. It's like, what is it, 40 minutes we did? Oh, how long has this show been? 58 minutes? Ooh, it's like an hour-long show. It's like an hour-long show. It's like, oh my gosh. Every day, an hour-long show. I think I got to do it. I mean, I got to get my rest at night if I'm going to do this. I feel like this can change the game. If I keep doing these shows every day, we're going to get huge. And I'm excited for it because I deserve it. And my community deserves to have Twitter's growth. My community deserves to have something that you guys can be proud of. So, yeah, this show will be something you'll be proud of because I'm going to keep on working on it and make it better and better each time. So, rock on, Mercuryans. I'll see you guys very soon on Fortnite. Bye. Thank you all so much. I'm going to end this live so I can save it and post it up on the podcast, too. I'm going to post this on the podcast. This will be the first new episode in like over a year. Let me post on the podcast. So just, I'm going to be consistent with this one. Let's do it. Let's do it. I need y'all support. All right. Rock on, Mercuryans. Bye. Jesus says, bye. You better get on after this. Okay, Jesus. Oh my gosh. I need to get Put some food in the oven first. Goodness. All right, bye. Don't take 5 hours. Okay, Jesus. Look at him reading me the field. Reading me the field. Oh my gosh, Jesus. All right, bye, you guys. Whew. All right, let me go ahead and get this off too. Thank you to YouTube. Yeah.